I was 19 when I had my surgery, and they only gave it to me because without letting me know, they found out I was an XXY intersex Klinefelter person. The policy was not to tell people. I mean, the actual people who were XXI or intersex. And so I had my male to female surgery at 19. I was the youngest in the Netherlands. And I realized that passing could be corrupting. And Lou wants to be in the shot as well. It can be corrupting. Oh God, he just chat. Very, very good. Good boy. So I was in the hospital and of course very nervous because the next day I would have my surgery. And I was 19 with long blonde hair, lots of makeup and high heels and a satin kimono-like thingy. And my parents, who my father had decided to support me and my mother had decided to support me at a certain point as well. And they had bought me a big case, a makeup case. That was very sweet of them. And I was in the women's ward, and there was another trans woman in my room. We were together through the whole process of the surgeries. We had our surgeries together. And she was in her 40s, I guess. That's what she looked like. And she was a late transitioner. She was incredibly nice to me. And she was a very strong person who had been through a lot. Yeah. So I was very nervous and I went to smoke because in those days, in 1985, you could still smoke in the hospital. So I went to the hallway where the elevators were, and there was a big leather couch and some chairs and a table and ashtrays. And nervous people were sitting there smoking. There was a guy who had an industrial accident and it lost the skin on his forearm. I know, right? It's very, very intense having a cockatoo. And he's been with me for 27 years now, so I'm okay. This guy had lost the skin of his forearms, so they had lifted a flap from his belly, which had Heineken tattooed on it, and tucked his arm under it and sewn it to his belly. And so that skin had to graft onto his arm and would be separated at a certain point. And he was making jokes about it, and he lighted me up with his other arm. And he was telling me it was a shame from his tattoo. And they couldn't get the whole Heineken and transfer it to his arm. And at a certain point, he said that what I don't understand, he said, is how they can put a lovely little girl like you in the same room as that pedophile, gay-operated person. And yeah, that was the moment where I realized that passing is nice, but it doesn't really mean anything at all. And my mom, she only wanted me to be safe, so I knew what she would have said. She would have been like, I don't understand that either. But I had a gut reaction. Like, well, I mean, you should just really try and understand. Or do I have to show you my penis, mister? And then he was like, yeah, but you're pretty. I mean, I was 19, and until that moment, I had given great importance to passing. It had been really, really very important to pass. And after that, I became a real activist. Like these trans women that are taking away your toilets and your sports. Yeah. It's a beautiful day out here. I just can't get over what is happening, to my sisters in the UK and the USA and everywhere. I mean, okay, the environment isn't doing very well. Let's burn some witches. I mean, that's what's going on, isn't it? Well, to use the wonderful words of my idol, Alexandra Billings, I hope this helps.